Hello, this is Sakamoto321 and welcome to the 29th part of my Chivalry Medieval Warfare Weapon Guides. In this episode, we take a look at the second unlock available for the knight from the January patch, the Heavy Flail, laying on the weight. The Heavy Flail is nothing more than a flail, made either thicker or with added weight to increase its crushing ability. The flail itself originated as a farming tool used to separate grain such as barley, but was later adopted for warfare. It is no shock then that different variants would soon arise and increase the weight for increased injury to the enemy. All these stats for the Heavy Flail's attacks deal blunt damage. The weapon itself is notoriously hard to block, which in turn makes it quite effective. Against the archer, the LMB attack will deal 70 damage to the head, 56 to the body, and 45 to the legs. This will usually kill an archer in 2 hits. The muscle down attack increases this damage slightly, however not enough to fully kill an archer in 2 hits to any part of the body. The muscle down attack will do 75 damage to the head, 60 to the body, and 48 to the legs. This falls just shy of a constant 2-hit kill. The muscle up attack comes in the form of a shield batch, similar to the javelin. This attack therefore does less damage, and only 35 damage to the head, 28 to the body, and 22 to the legs. The archer is mostly resistant to this attack. The man-at-arms class does hold some slight resistance, however. The LMB attack will deal 66 damage to the head, 53 to the body, and 42 to the legs. This is still hefty damage, but enough for a 2-hit kill. The muscle down attack is slightly more effective, but damage-wise doesn't decrease the number of hits to kill. The muscle down attack will deal 70 damage to the head, 56 to the body, and 45 to the legs. The muscle up attack is the least effective. At 33 damage to the head, 26 to the body, and 21 to the legs, the man-at-arms will fall in 4 shield bashes minimum. The vanguard is where resistance begins to show. At 69 damage to the head, 49 to the body, and 39 to the legs, it is likely that 3 hits will kill an unwounded vanguard. The muscle down attack, however, still remains potent at 66 damage to the head, 53 to the body, and 42 to the legs. The vanguard will now more consistently fall in 2 hits to either the head or the body. The muscle up attack remains particularly weak, however. At only 31 damage to the head, 25 to the body, and 21 to the legs, this attack will only be effective as a quick finisher. The knight is not as stalwart as usual with other weapons. The Heavy Flail does a surprising 53 damage to the head, 42 to the body, and 34 to the legs. The knight will only fall in 2 hits if both are to the head. The mouse with down attack, however, increases damage slightly, but not enough to affect hits to kill. At 56 damage to the head, 45 to the body, and 36 to the legs, this holds the same number of hits to kill as the LMB attack. The muscle up is pitiful, however. At only 26 damage to the head, 21 to the body, and 17 to the legs, the muscle up attack proves to be mostly ineffective. The flail is a hard hitter, and the flurry of LMB and muscle down attacks combined with the difficulty of blocking such a weapon, the flail proves a most effective weapon in most situations. However, this is not to say that the weapon is considerably faster than its lighter counterpart. In fact, it is incredibly slower, therefore you must be careful not to be comboed, similar to if you are using a maul. For this build, we look to create a heavy flail assault class, one designed to charge headlong into the fray of battle and carve a path for allies to follow. The primary slot will hold the Heavy Flail. The secondary slot makes use of the Morning Star for a quick reach to aid the middle reach of the Heavy Flail, and the special will contain the Buckler Shield for added defense, and mostly because it is your only option. That's our build, one designed to effectively charge and carve a deep gash into your enemy ranks. Though this weapon is not but a modification of another one, the effects of this Heavy Flail truly can show that it can carry its own weight.